Yo, 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 what is going on, my fellow cloners? I come here to show you another top 5 video in the top 5 series. Now, this one is top 5 worst minifigs that I own. But before I continue, the shoutouts. There's 2 this week that have requested this, both of which you can find in the description and also in the top right-hand corner in the little information box. It should say suggested and then their name. So, number 1 is Brick Brothers Production. So make sure you go check them out. And the other is Gungan Hunter 506. Like I said, both of which are in the top right-hand corner and in the description. But on with the rules. As you guys know, I have to own these figures. And number 1, there's at least one person that's going to be disappointed. So I'm just forewarning you right now. Number 1 is I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's get on to number 5. At number 5, we have the Lego Movie Emmett. Now, I didn't like the Lego Movie, so when the sets came out, I was actually excited to get the hairpiece for Emmett. Then we got it, and I wasn't a big fan of it. The piece of resistance, which in the video that you guys will see here in a second, where I actually show you that I own him, he doesn't have the piece of resistance on it because I used that for some rock work and then I lost it because I just did not like it. So that is it really about Emmett. Also, the reflectiveness of the paint on his torso and legs. I do like reflectiveness on minifig, but I thought this was really unnecessary, and it got on my nerves for some reason. Not 100% why, but that is number 5. So let's get on to number 4. So at number 4, we have the Scratchy minifig from the Lego Simpsons. Now, when I heard Lego was releasing Lego Simpsons minifigs, I was so disappointed. I do not like the Simpsons whatsoever. And when I got it, I decided to get them because I was like, you know what, why not? So I ended up getting 2 of them, and in both of them, I got the same Scratchy, and it got on my nerves, and the only thing useful I found about them was his axe, their axes that they had. So I use the axes because the axes are really useful, but the minifigs aren't, and they just make me want to toss them out. Like I said, it's because I don't like the Simpsons, and they're unnecessary and just take up space in my Lego collection because I mostly do Star Wars. Now, let's get on to number 3. So at number 3, we have the Lego Minifigs. I can't remember what series. I am sorry about that. I'll put it in an annotation on saying what series it is. But series, whatever, minifig of the Lego Lady Robot. Now, when the first robot came out, I was a little happy, and then I think it had too much blue and it looked too cartoonish. And as you guys know, I like super realistic, futuristic stuff. I'm not a big fan of cartoons. And the boy version, which I don't mind, and the lady version both look super cartoonish. This has like eyelashes and lipstick on, and I really don't like it. There's no use for it. I don't even want to put it on display. I even asked my sister if she wanted it, and she still said no because she says it was a really bad figure. Now, on to number 2. Now, real quick, before we go on to number 2, number 2 is more of a category, but I will have a picture up. I'll show one of the ones that I pulled up, and then I'll put it back to the original picture. But like I said, it is a category. So let's get right on in to number 2. So at number 2, we have all the Ninjago minifigs. Now, I will say the original ones weren't that bad, but as the series went on and the sets continued, they just got crappy. Now, I will say the sets, some of them are decent. I do get inspiration from the sets to do Star Wars or custom sci-fi things, but in my opinion, all the figs are terrible, and you'll see that I just have one of them as a display, and the video is up now. it's not completely together because, like I said, these figs, I normally take them apart because I don't like them. Now, why? I'm just not a fan of this style. I like I like newer things, not older things. And Ninjago, they just had to make it way too weird. Like this electric J that you guys see, I think his name's Jay. I think. But it's just weird, like, no, I'm not a fan of that. And we'll get on to number 1. So at number 1, as you guys see, is the Bomb Squad Phase 1 Clone Wars Clone Trooper. Now, as I said in the beginning, this might offend one person, and Rocket Launcher Studios, if you are watching, I'm sorry. You do use it in a cool way, but personally, I don't like Bomb Squad. And the reason I don't like the Bomb Squad minifig is because I don't like the Bomb Squad in general. Now, personally, I think the Bomb Squad is a useless squad because all they do is defuse bombs, when you can just do a little extra training and train any clone trooper to defuse a bomb. But I understand that the Clone Wars needed kind of like a suspense, like, oh, are they going to do it? And so they had to call in a specialty guy, and this happened to be it. But one reason I don't like it is because people mix it up with 212th, and they use it in mocks and call them 212 troopers, and they are not 212 troopers. And 2, I think it's too much orange for a clone trooper, even for 212th. The helmet is completely orange, the arms, the legs, and the torso are almost orange. So I think it's too much orange for Star Wars Clone Trooper, but I will get right on into the outro. So guys, that was my top 5 least favorite minifigs. I hope you guys did enjoy that. I know it was a ton of negativity, and I'm not a fan of negativity. So, that is the top 5 worst favorite figs. I just said that. Now on to the updates. So I have a Fex Mini MOC coming out Tuesday. I still haven't figured out how to say the planet's name that Fex orbits around. I will by the video though. And Thursday I have a Mini MOC on Amethia Prime. And Saturday I will either release a building Rattatak if I get around to it, or another mini MOC on a planet that will be quite cool, and I haven't done one of these types of planet terrains in a long time, so it will be very enjoyable if I do choose to do that. But I will let you guys go with that, so make sure, if you liked the video, give it a like. Go follow my Instagram and my Twitter to get behind the scenes looks at my latest spills and when my videos come out. And I will leave you at that. I already said that once. So, I want you to have yourselves a very nice day. And this is Clone Production Studios, signing off.